Hi everyone, welcome back to METV, and if you're new, my name is Myra Itayo, and this channel is about helping direct sellers grow their business. In the month of February, I'm going to be posting one new video every day to help you with your business. So make sure that you scroll down all the way to the subscribe button and click on that. Next to that button, you're going to see a bell icon. Make sure you click on that too. Just like every other social media outlet, YouTube has changed its algorithms, so you need to click that button so that you can be alerted every time I post a new video. Just because you're subscribed doesn't mean that you'll get a notification or even see your favorite YouTubers' videos. Also, before I even get started, if you have a question that you would specifically like answered, scroll down to the comments section and type out your question there. In the month of February, I'm also going to be doing a Q&A, and I'm going to be answering your question. Alright, so if you want to know what I think you need more than consistency, keep watching. Hi guys, so I posted a video the other day where I talked a little bit about my theory on consistency. Consistency is a really hard commodity to come by, especially it feels in network marketing. And I think that's because so many people here are working this business until it takes off. Then they'll concentrate on it. And if you work your business like that, then life has a way of getting in the way. Meaning, you can get a lot done in a very short time if you put your mind to it. I used to live in Orlando where all the rockets would take off into space. It was very exciting. But I could go out there to that rocket every day with a match, every day, and light a match under that rocket, and it wouldn't budge an inch. That rocket needs a ginormous burst of energy to thrust itself into our outer atmosphere, right? So I think that if we were to work with what we've got, because so many of us just have the kind of lives that don't allow us to be consistent in our network marketing every day. Some of us are just not the kind of personality. You know, I struggled a lot with not being a consistent worker. Like, I don't have set hours. I don't do the same thing every day. And I could give up on this business because of that, or I could learn to work with it. All right. So often we're like bombarded with, you need to be consistent. You need to set hours. You need to do this every day. You need to do that every day. Well, my personality doesn't work like that. I wouldn't be doing what I was doing if it did. So I learned to work with what I've got. Now, I'm not saying that if you work with these little bursts of energy sporadically here and there, wherever you can fit it in, that you're going to get where you want to go when you want to get there. I think doing that is just as bad as being inconsistent, right? It's going to take you there as quickly or as slowly as working any other kind of way would. So what do I think that you need more than consistency? Commitment. You need to be committed if you're going to reach your goals. Commitment is working your butt off until you've achieved that goal. Commitment is knowing that that goal is not negotiable. Commitment is doing whatever it takes in whatever pockets of time you have. In business, there are a lot of good days and there are a lot of bad days. But for the most part, in between all that, there's just days. Days where you need to get up and go to that desk and pick up the phone for the 50th time. Days where you've gotten rejected or ignored 100 times. Commitment is what gets you through those days. Commitment is what helps you through all those ups and downs. Commitment is what helps you set aside whatever feelings you have because you're not moving forward quickly enough, or you're not sure if you're good enough at this, or if you've made the right decision. Commitment helps you push all that aside and helps you push forward. Now, you have to train your brain to set goals properly. In other words, if you have a vision of what you want and your company has provided you with the steps that you need to take to get you there, then you need to sit down and create an action plan. You need to know what you're doing in a year, and then you need to break that down to quarterly goals, and you need to break those goals down to monthly goals so that you can determine what your weekly and daily action steps need to be. Those bursts that I'm talking about, they can make it look to someone like, oh my gosh, they got there so easy. But whether you work your business consistently a little bit every day or with bursts whenever you can fit them in, those people attack their goals until those goals were completed. And when you achieve enough goals month after month after month, that's when you're on track to your vision. By the way, your goal has to be bite-sized. It has to be achievable. It has to be smart. So what is a SMART goal? A SMART goal is one that is specific. You know what you have to do every day so that you finish that weekly goal, so that you finish that monthly goal, so that you can achieve it, right? Once you achieve it, you get a taste for success. You know that you can conquer. You know that you can make it. And now you go attack your next month with more energy. Your goal has to be measurable. You guys, attract number grows. It has to be achievable. This might be the most important one. I think that the main mistake that I see is that people confuse their vision with their goal. Your vision should be so huge that it's not accomplishable in a month. Your goals are the steps that you need to take to get you there, right? Did you know, by the way, that the human mind works best in monthly increments when it comes to goal setting? Yeah. And those monthly increments, actually, we work best when it's calendar months. So set calendar month goals, but make sure that they're bite-sized, especially at first. That's a really good tip. Make sure they're bite-sized at first so that you condition your mind to succeed, right? I think one of the things that gets in the way so often, especially when you're not consistent, especially when you've got so much going on, is that you start telling yourself, oh, am I good enough for this? Can I do this? Maybe this wasn't the right thing for me. Maybe I made a mistake starting this. No, no, and no. If you're truly committed, you might feel those things, but commitment's going to push those feelings out the door. And if you make your goals bite-sized, at least at first, then you're conditioning yourself to succeed. And your brain starts telling you, oh, you can do this. You got this. Then the next month, you got it again. And now you're addicted to succeeding. And now your mind knows what work it requires to get you there. Your goal has to be relevant. If you don't have an action plan, you might not know what exactly you need to do. If you have a plan, your plan is your map. It's going to get you where you want to go. And it needs to be time-based. You guys, you need to set a deadline for this goal every month. So if you're setting your goals in calendar months, there's your timetable. You know that by the end of the month, you have to accomplish that goal. It's non-negotiable. So I think people get so stuck in this word consistency, right? And it's crazy because if they can't be consistent, then it's like all or nothing. They won't work at all. It's the all or nothing theory. I can't work 4 hours a day in my business, so I won't work at all. I can't work half an hour a day in my business, so I won't work at all.
That is neither consistent or committed.
And regardless of whether your kid got sick this week and you couldn't work, or you had unexpected family members come in from out of town and it disrupted your entire schedule that you had in your mind or that you set for yourself, your commitment is going to pull you back, and that action plan is going to set you on track. So work your burst. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you found this video helpful. Like I said, make sure you scroll down and let me know any questions that you might have that you would like answered. And let me know what you liked the most from this video. Did any of this hit home with you guys? I hope that it did. Alright you guys, I'll see you in the next video.